A lot of people celebrating Earth Day this weekend, but we're hoping to continue the spirit right here on GMK. You know, according to the National Center for Environmental Publications, the average American household throws away $120 each month from uneaten food. We want you all to, of course, avoid those traps. So here are some ideas of reducing the problem. First off, be careful with sales, which may lead to some impulse purchases. You know, it's sort of hard to factor some ideas into your routine if you don't have food that you regularly use. If you're struggling to come up with unique dinner ideas, consider food apps to create a menu custom to what's in your fridge. I like to use the allrecipe.com app. It can give you ideas if you want to try something new. Gotta love that, right? And then food, by the way, it makes up about 20% of what's in our landfill, the overall landfill weight. That's the single largest municipal waste source. But as for ideas on how to reduce the waste, here are some things to consider. We have some objects here in our Cake News, our studio kitchen. You know what, if you have veggies, for example, use those veggies fast. You know, you can store them on the counter, but you know what, if you're struggling to come up with ideas with cooking with them, maybe consider something like a stir fry. And if you have any leftover ends or pieces from those vegetables, toss them into a pot of water, boil it down, then you can create a veggie broth. Really easy to use, great for soups or some chilies down the line. And you know what, you consider using items in a different way. At my home, we tend to have some leftover coffee on occasion. So if you have a leftover cup, add it to a recipe like maybe some cake. I made some cake this past week, chocolate cake. That coffee can add some extra depth to your recipe. And you know, some people even use it for things like chili too. Down the line, how about freezing some items? If you have some items you don't use, maybe you're going on vacation, milk, bananas, even your breads, you can put them in your freezer. They may alter a little bit in texture down the line, but you know what? Simply defrost them when you need to use them. I know a lot of people who do use milk after freezing it from going on to vacation. Little different thing to consider, but those are some ideas with making sure we don't throw away these foods in the trash and making sure that you're reducing those things that do go in the landfill overall. So some ideas to consider this morning with you all right here on Good Morning Kansas. We want to get you all thinking. If you have some ideas too, feel free to post them up on our Facebook fan page right now. We'll be right back with more right here on Good Morning Kansas. Stay with us. We'll have your final forecast after the break.